How many more times will you reinvent yourself? Oftentimes when we come across an obstacle or an experience that challenges us a lot, we feel the need to reinvent ourselves, which I think is important, a necessary part of life. We all need a few moments that allow us to really reconsider who we are and change who we are in order to attain a different reality and different outcomes. However, how many times can you do that until it becomes escapism? I'll give you an example. Oftentimes, a lot of people like to move to a different country so they can reinvent themselves and sort of challenge themselves and learn new things about themselves, right? And I totally get it. I agree, to be honest with you. To some extent, I agree with that, right? Because, you want to be in a new environment, you want to challenge yourself, you want to reinvent your identity, hopefully maybe even learn some new necessary habits. However, what it is that you're sort of avoiding, whatever it is that you're afraid to confront, will not leave you when you relocate. Because what it is that you're trying to move away from is your emotions. It's your emotions. Only obstacle in life isn't the obstacle. In fact, it's the emotions in the way that you feel. So any task or any roadblock you can come across is simply facing yourself, your emotion. And how many times can you reinvent yourself until it becomes another form of escapism? It becomes another vice. Constantly trying to reinvent yourself to avoid feeling a certain way. But you must be willing to confront all the things that you have been avoiding for so long. You have to be able to confront a situation and obstacles in which you come from. Trying to continuously reinvent yourself then becomes you avoiding the problem. And the problem was never really the problem. It was the emotion that you were afraid to feel. The only way out is in. The only way out is through. Sometimes you just have to sit with it. As much as you want to avoid it, as much as you want to look the other way, you just have to sit with it. You must sit with it. You must be one with it. Yeah. You must allow yourself to feel it. They're just emotions at the end of the day. And you're experiencing the emotions. You aren't the emotion. They aren't your emotions. You're having that experience. But allow yourself to feel it, bro. Allow yourself to feel it and don't run away with it. And don't feel the constant need to have to reinvent yourself because of situation and experience. Face it. Face your problem. Be a man about it. Look at it. It's almost like looking at yourself in the mirror. For how long can you do that for? Face the situation. And this is a muscle in which we actually can train. That's why most self-development dudes or self-help dudes pride themselves on being tough or tougher than the problem and doing things that they would normally be avoidant of. Why? They're training a muscle. They're training the muscle of facing themselves. The only obstacle you can come in this life is you. To face yourself. Learn to accept things for what they are. Do not have attachment to a particular outcome. You are enough as you are. You're here to experience life and not hope for a particular outcome, not work towards a particular outcome. The purpose of life is to simply be, to just be. So be, experience it, and don't be avoidant of any experiences, irrespective of how uncomfortable they may be. There's no need to constantly reinvent yourself. You are enough as you are right now, and you can overcome this. You can face it. Reinventing yourself is great. First time you do it, maybe even potentially the second time you do it. But any more than that, there is no need for you to continually reinvent yourself. Face the issue. Face the problem. Look at yourself long enough. Sit with yourself long enough. Allow yourself to feel those emotions that you've suppressed for so long. They're just emotions. They're not going to kill you. You're much stronger than that. You're better than that. So just sit with it. The only way out is in. The only way out is through. And you can overcome it. There is no need to reinvent yourself. It's been your boy KPOV. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.